Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you're tuning in from. This is the BS Buddies podcast. I'm Joe. That's Ian. Today, we are not cleaning out our closets, but cleaning out our desks. And what I mean by that is we have so much random stuff on each of our desks. We're going to show off as much as we want. If you're new here, subscribe. And sorry, did not mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
It's all good. I was just gonna say, with the menagerie of odd things, this should make for something interesting. Ironically enough, we should have did this like a week ago because I actually kind of cleaned it up. But you're still probably gonna wonder why some of this stuff is here. Don't mind me as I get close to the camera and give you a wonderful shot of my Adam's apple. I'm just looking at everything else that is around the area.
But if you're new here, subscribe. We are a podcast that kind of talks about really anything. Like we've made a bad restaurant and designed it along with a country more recently. We've talked about injuries we've had. We've talked about Bigfoot. So if you like the idea of a lot of different topics.
Not in any smart capacity. I just want to put that. We did not talk about Bigfoot in any kind of like philosophical capacity. It was literally just like, you think he's real? I don't know, an 8-foot tall hairy dude walking in the forest? Plausible.
BS buddies. BS buddies. That's BS means bullshit. A lot of the people who respond to our shorts, I think they're taking our content a little too seriously. So we're here to have fun, breathe, and bring stupidity with you, please. It makes everything more fun. We're here to laugh.
Always. View everything through the lens of satire. Everything.
So with that, let's start with showing our desks. I'll go first. I have so many options. I'm trying to think of what would be good. We'll go with this. If I can grab it without knocking more stuff over. Since I can't grab the entire box I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Nice.
I literally have like 250 just sitting here behind my keyboard that I can't get to. And then I have some Pokemon cards as well.
Mixed in the punch.
Just these four. Just these.
I use Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck, and I draw Charmander and place him face down on the field. You can't use that. Sucks to suck, Kaiba. Charmander's now in play.
Also, since I brought up cards, I also have baseball cards on my desk. I have like 60 of them, but this is my favorite one, my Royce Lewis one. Sapphire 2023.
That thing is shiny, dude. I like that. Kirby Puckett, I choose you.
Kirby Puckett has activated my trap card.
Man, I sure hope he doesn't realize that face down card's just my expired driver's license.
Okay, I got lots of different cards. Ian, what do you got?
For my first item, which some of you might be jealous, I hope you are, but it is my flashlight screwdriver kit. That's right. This bad boy has lasted me for years, and it's quite literally just different size screwdrivers. I've got Phillips head and flathead, and then I've got one broken one. Kind of looks like an octopus when you do it. God, you can't. My camera's having a hard time picking it up. It kind of looks like an octopus when you do it like this, but it's even got one little super tiny one for. It's supposed to be like a watchmaker's kit. Really itty bitty there. You can kind of see it, but it's broken. The bit inside of its little sleeve here turns as I turn the flashlight, so it doesn't actually unscrew anything when I'm spinning it. The bit is just spinning in there. Kind of looks like a fancy ballerina. Also, this part comes off for some reason. I don't really know why, but my favorite thing about this, that's dirty. Eesh, I probably need to clean that. That'd be good, huh? And
Anyways,
anyways, the coolest part. Sorry, getting distracted by things happening in the background. Where? How did what? How did I turn this? I have royally messed this thing up. Ladies and
Ian,
gentlemen, I broke it. There's a little
focus.
flashlight in the back. Sorry, I just like look, this is supposed to fall down, but now it's in a part that I don't know how I did this. It spins. No, I didn't know that. I honest to God, I never knew that. Anyways, yeah, this is my first thing. It's a flashlight that has screwdrivers on it. Fixed it.
Welcome to the podcast where we learn what's actually on our desks as we're recording and what it does.
And
Everyone's learning.
We learned that this had a function that I was not aware of. It spins, apparently. Didn't know that.
Since we're on the, well, in terms of what I just showed off, well, I found more sticky notes in the thing I'm about to show. But in terms of baseball, I got a couple Twins items. I got a little Twins helmet. I think I got from a Twins game that had ice cream in it, and then took it home, and now it's a decoration. Which also was holding my bag of rosaries that I don't use.
Mishmashed in there.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a pain to untangle, but oh well. And then I got this, which is, let's see, a dugout mug. So it's a wood mug with the Twins logo on it. And
I thought it was a paint roller for a second.
it is a mug.
Why do you have a paint roller with the Twins logo emblazoned on it?
Dude, that would be sick. Anyways, it's supposed to resemble a bat barrel, and it's made out of wood. And last year, my buddy Saki, again, thank you, he just texted me, "What's your address?" So I'm like, "Oh, it's this." And then within a week, he sent me this. I don't even think it was a birthday gift. He's just like, "Here, I sent this to you."
He's just like, "Here, have this."
Yes, legit. He didn't even tell me what it was. He just shipped it, and I'm like, "This is, I mean, probably one of the only gifts you've ever given me, but the best gift."
One of the only, but also the best. It holds two on. So
we don't really exchange. We don't exchange gifts very often, but this is a really nice surprise in the mail.
Those are the best kinds of gifts. Well, part of me is angry because I don't have it on my desk, but I still have my little Twins hat bowl too. And I remember because it had Dippin' Dots ice cream, which is arguably my favorite style of ice cream. Flavor is one thing, but Dippin' Dots, I don't know why, it just to me is super cool. Anyways, next thing on my desk that is very random is I have speaker wire. I have a roll of 50 feet of speaker wire because, well, I have my sound system hooked up to my TV and my vinyl record player. And, well, you know, you need speaker wire to make speakers work.
Makes sense to me.
Kind of a duh, but you'd be amazed how far you can get with speaker wire. And it just kind of sits here whenever I need it, whenever I need to use it for something. Ironically enough, I noticed that my garage door opener is also hooked up to my garage button with speaker wire. It's literally the exact same wire, same color and everything. One day I was out there and I was like, huh, speaker wire runs my garage door. I mean, why not? Anything else that, oh, here, this is sound related. I have a bar clamp for my guitar. I don't remember what the actual name of this is called because I'm a bad musician.
I think it's a bar clamp. No, capo. It's a capo.
Capo. That's what it is.
Or
capo, whichever one it is. Sounds like something you'd find in the mob. But yeah, it's literally just this little bad boy right here. He just sits up there because my guitar is over that way in the corner. So here this sits. I play with it like this from time to time. If ever you guys see me in the background, dropping it, see
It's
me
gone
doing
forever.
this. That's what I'm doing. Is I'm just playing with this thing.
Speaking of instruments, I got a couple things. Do you want to see the guitar related thing or just the straight up instrument I have on my desk first?
Let me see the straight up instrument.
Okay. It's also there's papers and stuff and a glasses case on it. Pretty sure my fiance's, but we'll stick that there. This is whoops, something fell. I have a MIDI keyboard on my desk
Nice.
that I haven't used in a while, but it's here when I need it.
Do 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 do.
And then this so this comes in handy because I have a bucket of pens and pencils, but I have an American flag, a guitar tuner hanging off the
Nice.
side of it. I got a note from the kiddo, and I got gamer sups stickers. All sitting
Oh
in
my!
here.
Look at that thing! Holy moly!
Yeah, there's a lot. I think I got 5. Yeah, I got 5.
Whew. I'd like to
But
point out for the record, I don't know what Gamer Sups is, so I'm very confused.
have you heard of G Fuel,
Yeah,
the energy
May-
drink?
maybe, sort of. Sounds familiar. I live under a
Okay.
rock. For anybody who doesn't know,
Okay. Do you know who the Russian Badger is?
no.
Okay, you're the type of person who would love his content. That's why. Speaking of G Fuel, thank you, Debbie. We have pouches, but it's basically just a gamer energy drink. I don't like G Fuel as much as Gamer Sups, to be honest. But thank you for bringing more stuff, Debbie. This is Gamer Sups. Here's a sample pack, and here's a container.
It looks like pre-workout.
Yes. It's not pre-workout, but this one scoop has 100 milligrams of caffeine, keto-friendly, super healthy for you. With G Fuel, I feel like it's way too powdery, but this is literally what I drink every day at work. And if we get a sponsor, I would love that because I will endorse this every single video. Because I've had, if you've lived under a rock and don't know the flavors of Gamer Sups, they go nuts. The reason why I brought up Russian Badger, and we are not sponsored, but I would love to be, I want to point that out because I do love this product and I use it all the time. For those of you who don't know, Gamer Sups, I've tried about several flavors. My favorites, Russian Badgers, Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Legit, that's what it's called. It's like uncaffeinated Baja Blast.
Oh my god, that's not.
Yes.
You have said so many words at me in the last 2 minutes that I know what each one of those words mean individually. But when you put them together in a sentence like that,
Here,
how does
well, let's
gamer
break
guacamole...
it. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Guacamole.
Right.
Gamer,
I know what guacamole. Right.
Fart.
Okay.
9000.
See, that makes me feel like if I take a sip of whatever that is, it's going to taste like stale guacamole or stale avocados.
It tastes like Baja Blast, but
that makes no sense. Do you understand?
But not carbonated is what I meant to say. Not carbonated. You know, when I see you next, I'm gonna bring some for you. You can try it.
All right. All right.
Um,
I will count on that. Apparently
but
I'm uncultured to
no,
you
I'm not going
denizens
to
of
say
the
you're
internet.
uncultured. I've been talking about it with a lot of people, and some people are almost tempted to try it. But uh, I do have another favorite flavor, but I can't say it because I have little ears around, so can't say that one. There's one called Emotional Damage. I haven't that one's good. The one I haven't tried that I I'm iffy on the name. Grandpa's Ashes. It's literally a flavor name. Oh,
What's it taste like, dear? Regret. Just you
but
know, okay, sorry.
we
This is tangent thought. This is the BS part of the podcast that we told you about. Tangent thought, right? Is in the digital age, everything will be remembered forever. Now that we are in the digital age, there is nothing that will be lost to the annals of history. So I want to know is because obviously these flavors are named after memes and it's funny, right? How long is it going to be in time before some kid, high schooler, or maybe whatever, it's like the year 2063, and he looks back in time and he's looking through a list of products from back in today for whatever reason, and he comes across this thing. Oh, gamer subs, G Fuel. This seems cool. I want to look up what some of the stuff was. Oh, it's like an energy drink that came in a powder form. That's pretty cool. What different flavors did we have? Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. What? Grandpa's Ashes. What? What were these names? And is just like completely lost because the nuance of the meme is long since passed. And you're gonna be like 80 years old. Let me tell you something. These are just the thoughts that enter my head as you're going through this list of horrendous
you
horrors.
you go to some elderly person's garage sale then, and it's like, what's in that tote? Oh, it's the empty Gamer Subs containers that I've collected.
I've got an original 2024 unopened gamer subs. Who wants it? Somebody buys it and pops it open. It's just like a brick. It's an actual just brick. The powder has congealed over time. They're like, well, it can't be that bad. And they cut the container off from around it, just like plop it into water. And is it supposed to be fizzing or glowing green like that? Somebody get a Geiger counter. Oh my god, that's radioactive.
Okay, sorry we got so off topic with our not sponsored ad, but Ian, it's your turn.
You know what? Since you're bringing out your beverage of choice, I'm bringing out my beverage of choice, which happens to be very cold, and honestly, it needs a koozie. And I feel like that was another item I had somewhere around my desk, but apparently it's gone. I'm gonna go with Liftbridge Grape Ape cocktail variety. That's what I'm going with.
And it's on
I
your
am.
desk, so we can talk about it.
It is. If anyone was curious, I am a beer distributor. And, well, there's a beer that's made right here in Minnesota, in Stillwater, in fact. And they made these basically soda ready to drink cocktails, I guess you'd call it. And the grape one is fantastic because it tastes exactly like grape soda. And so I bought a variety pack recently just to give it a try, and here we are. And this is my favorite thing to drink after a long day. I don't want to get wound up. I want to get wound down. You know what I'm saying? So we just should enjoy one today. If you're of age. If you're of age. Not if you're underage. You wait, drink water, eat your vegetables, don't do drugs, stay in school. Be good kids.
Also not sponsored by them either.
No, absolutely not. And I don't know what they'd say about me using their product on camera, but it's good. Tastes like grapes. Well, it doesn't taste like grapes, but you know what manufacturers think grape tastes like, but actually just tastes more like whoever designed that flavor has never seen nor tasted a grape and is going off solely what he's heard.
Okay, I think we're not sealing the
We're
deal
good.
on sponsorship.
It's all right. Next thing up, just because I've got a couple of different doodads here. I've got plastic plugs for my outlets. Not even mine. In fact, they were just here when we got here. And then this one has a little, I don't know what you'd call this, a sleeve. It's a little plug condom. I can say that because I don't have little ears listening. Yeah, and this is for like your plug-in stuff. So that's there too. And a PlayStation 3 controller because I still have my PlayStation 3, and I thought I was going to be smart the other week and link up my PlayStation to my computer so that I could play some old emulator games with an actual controller. And it did work, but for the game that I wanted it to work for, it was not quite the same as the native input on the PS2. So the whole bunch of technical jargon that doesn't mean a whole lot. Just know that I tried and I failed. That still fell.
Sounds. I will also go in the realm of games. I got 3. I'm trying to group them together just to speed things along a little more.
Sure.
But I got a Rubik's Cube, an unsolved one, because I forgot how to solve them. I've solved the one.
I never knew to begin with. No idea how to solve them.
I got little like sticky hands that haven't been opened because I keep forgetting they're here and for a child. The last one I think I've shown, but I put it in such a bad spot. I gotta figure out how to grab it. There it is. Well, it's caught on a camera.
I'm waiting for you to bump the camera and me to see a little jiggle.
I got Tesla Model Y Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. I did not know that they made those in Hot Wheels. Is that a battery-powered sign on the corner of the box?
Yeah, it says HW Green Speed 1/10 with the little battery symbol. If the green screen would stop taking away the green. But yes, it is green.
I mean, like 110-volt battery.
I don't
It's a
think
Hot Wheels. Why
not,
do you need to denote that it's an electric car? I've never seen any of the other Hot Wheels packages come with a rated for 88 octane or higher gasoline.
Here, solar-powered and electric vehicles that prove you don't need gas to speed past competition is what it says about it on the back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, they're doing the whole go green shtick.
Also not suitable for children under 36 months. Small parts may be generated?
Small parts may be generated? You're not just getting the car.
I didn't even read it wrong. I made sure. Generated, not like regurgitated, generated. Okay.
You're not just getting the car, you're getting a whole factory that makes it. Small parts may be generated on your assembly line that young children under 36 months can choke on. It's best to have children 4 years of age or higher working on the assembly line and start them off small, maybe by hammering control rods together. Okay, you know what? If they're putting the electric symbols on the Hot Wheels, I want to start seeing like semis come with def ratings and monster trucks rated for JP8. You know what I mean? Like, I better see the fuel and the mileage specs on some of these vehicles if that's what we're doing.
I want to know what the odometer is sitting at.
It's a used Hot Wheels. Can I get a Carfax report on this Hot Wheels? Was involved in 1,482 rollovers on the Hot Wheels racetrack Superloop Speedway. It just shows like clips of the Hot Wheels making the loop and then falling and then making the loop and falling over and over.
But I only got a couple more left, but Ian, it is your turn.
All right, well, I'm going to go with the one that I found earlier for you. Foam. Some wall foam. I forgot what you told me it was called.
Soundproof foam. That I hand delivered to him Father's Day. Actually, Father's Day.
Yeah, on the day. Congratulations, it's foam, and he gave me the
you foam. Are a dad now.
Yeah, this is the foam. I was sizing it up, how to get it on my wall, and I brought it out and just left it sit here. This is fun to do, by the way. I don't know why, it just feels weird. And keeping in the vein of weird, I have Dude Wipes for that minty fresh feeling. If you are unfamiliar with what Dude Wipes do, just know that sometimes when you go camping, there's not always a toilet nearby.
That is
Sometimes
very loud.
kids, you gotta dig a hole. And when you dig a hole and you're out in nature, you want to feel naturally fresh. Minty, lifesavers. Stand by them. Absolutely love them. I wish I had them when I went to the field in the military. Those are so much better than just like standard baby wipes. Way better. I'm telling you, man.
Also not sponsored.
Once again, not sponsored. We should just see how many brand name items we can grab off our desk. What do I have in here? Oh, I have a bag of chains. I don't know why I have it, but I have a bag of chains in case I ever need to hang a picture or something. And this one makes a little bit more sense for a desk, a bag of rubber bands. It's a miracle I don't take more of these out and play with them and lose them, honestly.
I think I might rapid fire through the rest of my stuff.
Go.
Because
Go
I
for
got
it.
like 5 small items. One, I got this little fan that the kiddo left on the desk.
When it
Not,
gets really
not
warm in
mine,
front
but
of
it's on
those
the
lights.
desk. I have heart soap. Literally,
I thought that was garlic cloves for a second. I was about to be like, you keeping garlic in your desk, dude? You got some vampires getting into your stuff you need to watch out for?
I'm glad you questioned that I have garlic, but not soap. That
Well,
I can't use unless it's wet.
to be fair, I have butthole wipes sitting on my desk, so I can't really question soap now, can I?
I suppose. I got this little wood thing that a buddy of mine gave me before I moved out to Wisconsin. He told me what it was, but I cannot remember. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know. But yeah, I just thought it was really cool that he gave me this. Just that
It
I
looks
think it was
cool.
I think it was like a kind of like a good luck thing.
I don't know. It looks cool, so I have it. It's mine.
Yep. A tiny screwdriver.
My man. My man. What do you mean tiny? That's average size. If anything, that's
Okay,
a
well.
big screwdriver.
Okay, my slightly bigger than average screwdriver.
My screwdriver's like half that size, man. That's a big screwdriver.
I have
I thought that was a firearm.
yes, my firearm made of leather.
Really thought you were just like, and this is my piece. Check it out, it's loaded. Like, oh.
This is from my Renaissance Day costume. Do I remember what piece of what? I think it's a sheath for a sword, but I didn't have a sword.
So
I didn't even use it, so it's on the desk.
You didn't even find a really good stick? You literally could have just found a stick and then like taped the strip of paper on it that just said sword, 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 and be like, I didn't have time to find one to finish the cosplay.
I got a knife for opening packages. I got a fan, paper one.
Nah, yeah.
And
tape that to the handheld one.
I keep saying like I'm gonna rattle through, and then I just keep finding more stuff. I
keep
got
finding more things.
UFC gloves.
Yeah, I mean,
intruders.
just in case you need to get into some impromptu speed shadow boxing.
This is when I play Rocket League.
When I really need to smash anything, but I don't want to damage my knuckles.
Then I have glasses that I haven't worn in a long time. I don't technically need them, but I have slight astigmatism, I think, in my right eye. So, like, sometimes it helps, sometimes... Most of the time I can read just fine, but they're here just in case. Other
At
than
least you ever
that,
have one of them difficult days.
a little paper airplane that I don't know where it came from. But other than that, it's just kind of office supplies and notebooks, stuff like that.
No. Well, I've got some good finishers, I think, which will take us right into quotes. But for starters, some of the other weird items I have on my desk here is a Glade air freshener because, well, the cat's litter box is in the bathroom right over there. And this cat reeks. Man, I don't know how he does it, but dude, it is bad. And I know what some of you are thinking. Well, you need to clean out the litter box and make sure that he's not sick and all that other stuff. Let me tell you, this cat is well taken care of. I know he's not sick. His poops are just so bad, the whole downstairs stinks. And that's even with the door closed. All right. It's bad. The other one I have down here, masking tape. Why? Because I found it down here in the furnace room, and so far it's come in handy. For example, masking tape is what's holding up my camera right now. You, the audience, are being propped aloft by my masking tape because I have yet to make some sort of permanent mount fixture for my PlayStation 3 eye camera that I am currently using because I'm cheap.
That's
And last, oh, actually, not quite last. I have a heat pad thing for cooking on my desk because, I bring food down here and I don't want to damage my desk. But last but not least, which will take us into quotes. Oh, there's my D&D dice. You don't need to see them. They're meh. Is my number 24. I don't even remember the name of who drives this car anymore. But the number 24 NASCAR notepad.
dude.
I have had this thing.
Dude, hold on. I will what I'm about to say will answer how long you have had that thing. I remember, I think I still have it at my parents' place somewhere. I think. Literally a piece of that paper with improv video ideas on it. When we made our original videos 10 years ago. I think I still have it at my parents' posted up on a bulletin board.
Like, I'm pretty sure I got this from one of those scholastic book fairs back when we were in elementary school. And, like, somehow this thing has just followed me everywhere. Like, the copyright date on this for the LLC is 2007. This was made
almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. And I don't know how it's followed me around, but like I still have notes on here from when I first played Fallout New Vegas on my PlayStation 3. I literally wrote down notes for the game because at that point in time I had never played an open world RPG before. And so there was so much information going on that I would write things down. Like I wrote down the locations of everywhere to purchase weapons in the game. I put little asterisks next to them if they were pricey. I put down recipes for how to make certain rounds of ammunition so that when I was playing the game, I could pick up the scrap from the in-game world. And if you don't believe me, there, oh god, oh bring it back. There's the text right there. It's backwards for you, but it's there. I've got there's more of that. Here's recipes from in the game. When I found this thing again, I was like, oh my god, there is no way. And I still have like a solid amount of pages left that I could fill up. So I just keep holding on to it and I keep using it as a notepad. My number 24 Jeff. I don't even know who. I don't remember who the name of the driver for this car is, but I have your
Jeff
notepad,
Bush?
man. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now.
Well, while Ian looks it up, I will start our quotes. And my quote comes from a note my fiance left on my desk, which I have this Christmas thing that holds just sticky notes. But I will paraphrase a little bit. But she wrote, "Never doubt yourself. Do not change who you are to fit in. You were meant to stand out. Do not care what people think and go for it." End quote.
Beautiful. That was wonderful.
Did you find your answer?
Well, first of all, it's Jeff Gordon,
Oh,
who is the race car driver, and second of all, the phrase or the page that was in here that I was hoping was in here is not in here. I have decided to look up Jeff Gordon quotes to be funny. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to go for it because here's the level of quotes I'm dealing with. In California, especially Northern California, the fans really cheer for me. What a quote. What a just
guy.
a fantastic
Way to go, Northern
intros-
California.
introspective look on NASCAR. Thank you, Jeff Gordon, for your quote. That's wonderful. As I get older, my appreciation for wine has just increased. Fantastic. Love it.
Thank
That's
you.
my quote for today.
Okay. Well, thank you for BSing with us. If you'd like to become a bud, subscribe today and leave a like. I can't quite remember the outro because my brain is scrambled from everything I just picked up on the desk. But thank you for
Leave a like
BSing
and
with us.
subscribe. And suggest more ideas for us to have down in the comments. That is just anything ridiculous you can think of.
We literally thought
stuff
of this
around the
topic.
room.
We thought about this topic like 2 minutes before hitting record.
Literally 30 seconds. Because we were just sitting there going, hey, look at this weird thing I have on my desk. And then it was like, you want to do an episode on that? And here we are. And here you are. You watched us.
But we will see you next time when we accumulate more stuff for the desk and then do a whole new video on the new look desks.
But until then, we're just going to take her easy now.